Commencing preliminary test of Ethereum neutralizer Mark II, Dr. Ava Jansen recording. Here we go. Despite the considerable hurdles we faced with the prototype, this iteration already promises to be a marked improvement over its predecessor. In a nutshell, our prototype generated a field that destabilized Ethereum at an atomic level. It isn't enough to shatter its crystalline form. For true neutralization, we have to achieve nuclear decay, transforming the element into a series of harmless isotopes. Unfortunately, the power required to generate such a field is exponentially proportionate to the area of effect, such that it ranges approaching the size of the EZ. Well, we could never marshal that much power. Secondly, the field would only penetrate a few feet of the element, and we know from seismic scans of the EZ that subsurface deposits can reach 300 feet. So, while the prototype worked, it was only a partial success. At first, Strauss's research felt like a scavenger hunt. The man was clearly a genius, but my goodness, he would have benefited from peer review. That said, the end result was clearly worth it. I noticed a constant in Strauss's equations, the resonant frequency of Ethereum. He took a stab at a ballpark figure for it, but had no way of measuring it accurately. Well, it's not the 1950s anymore, so with the help of Dr. Barrera's field team, we got a reading, accurate down to 10 to the minus 12. Plugging that number back into the original equations was a breakthrough. Where our prototype was a hammer, this iteration is a scalpel. Better yet, it will operate at peak power for long enough to clear deposits up to 500 feet across. And all without having to violate any of the laws of thermodynamics. As for the device itself, maybe don't let the higher-ups know that the whole thing is held together with paper clips and dental floss. Joking. I appreciate the risk that has been taken, and I understand how imperative it is that I deliver.